What's going on? It's the RapNerd, and the Rebel Moon Director's Cut trailer is here. It's a red band trailer, so I'm guessing that it takes full advantage of its R rating. I love the first two, so I can't wait to see what the unhinged, fully Zack Snydered version of these films are. I know they're gonna slap, so without further ado, let's go ahead and just get into it.
Go dig my grave.
The visuals are already slapping. Robot.
Marble stone at my head and feet, and on my breast a snow white dove, to tell this world that I died for love.
God! Freaky ass.
At least I die on the side of honor.
Is there still such a thing?
Their wrath will be my vengeance.
I'm locked in on August 2nd. 6 hours of my day is going to watching these director's cuts. What the hell? Watching both films, I could tell that this was hiding under the versions of what we got. And that's what kept me yearning for those cuts. And like I said, I love what we got. They're action spectacle films. They're mature to me, even the PG-13 versions. But this one just seems like it's way R-rated, and I'm all the way here to see that. I mean, I knew for a fact that watching these cuts, I'm like, this is gonna be way bloodier and way more brutal than this is leading on to. And I said it on Twitter, I feel like the action in this movie, in these two movies, are more along the lines of 300, where human to human combat, and it's gonna be bloody as hell, and that's what's gonna make the impact. And the fact that we didn't have that in those other versions lessened the impact of the violence. But here, whew, I mean, the shorty got her throat cut, and you just see it just, General Titus Sparta kicked the dude and headshotted him, and his head blew up. Like, God. I think Jimmy took his horn off and stabbed the dude. Like, that's... Even the VFX in this version looked more polished than the PG-13 cuts. I'm excited for this. I love the mythological feel of the music, and just how this feels even different than those other trailers. Like, this feels like some shit. Like, it feels more serious than the other versions, which... How do you get more serious than those? Of course, you see the more freak sessions in here, which is going to be a funny sight to see. And overall, I think that these versions are for sure going to kick the ass of the PG-13 versions. And as violent and crazy as this looks, I see why they opted for a PG-13 version first. Now, my only issue with this plan, honestly, is the fact that they put this out there first. Like, I wish that they would have just put both of these movies out and then doubled back, like now, saying like, hey, there's some director's cuts coming now to get people excited about it instead of announcing it first. That's the only issue I had, because again, when it comes to making films and dealing with a studio, it's part of the studio game as a creative. It depends on all what you want to do, right? And for Zach, he wanted these 3-hour cuts, so to play ball, this is what he did. This is not some audacious, outwardly thing. I just think that it was an issue saying that first. I don't think that you should ever say that, because I feel like when you tell somebody like, hey, we're gonna give you this version, but later on we're gonna give you a bigger version of this, it creates a negative placebo effect for a lot of people. I'm enjoying this. For me, this is just more content, and these look to be like 2 complete different movies. So the fact that Zack Snyder gave us 4 films in the span of a year is crazy. I'm looking forward to it. August 2nd is right around the corner, and I'm gonna watch both of these the same day and come back with my review. So let me know in the comments, what did you think about the trailer? What do you think about the R rating visually on screen, and are you looking forward to these films? If not, it's cool, but please just leave the slander. Gotta keep saying that, because Zack Snyder brings out the crazies in both the people who just think he's the, you know, the god of gods, and the people who just hate him. And I'm a level-headed fan that just am looking forward to this. So if you like this kind of content, make sure to like, subscribe, and if you already are subscribed, thank you, and until next time, peace.
RapNerd Productions, no capping, that's word to mommy.